Hey everybody, welcome to the unexpected part 3 of this week's comic book review. Unfortunately, the batteries on the camera, just as I was starting to talk about the comic I put back, died. So you guys are going to notice that after the last comic in Marvel, the video is going to cut off. That's because the batteries died literally right in the middle of me explaining the comic book, which I'm going to re-talk about now again. For you guys, it'll be the first time. For me, it'll be the second time. Okay, we're now in the DC Universe. The last two comics of the week. DC Universe Legacies, number 2. The End of the Golden Age. For those of you who watched Smallville this season and saw the JSA episode, basically, without checkmate, that's what happened in this issue, in a roundabout way. The heroes, it's all about how the heroes, the JSA, all these villains started coming out, and the JSA started. It's about really a boy who grows up with the Justice Society, and all these new heroes come out. As the time goes on, new heroes come out. You see Plastic Man. I'm sure you guys notice a few heroes here and there. And there's all these masked vigilante heroes coming out. And the boy I'm talking about, who delivers newspapers at the time, he gets mugged by there's a newspaper boy thing going on, and they're fighting. You got to give us our cut. And the newspaper boy Legion comes in to save them, and the Guardian actually shows up. The Golden Age Guardian shows up because one of the boys had a gun, and the Guardian saves the Legion of newspaper boys. I thought that was cute. It was interesting. So anyway, in the end, the people are starting to have conflicting thoughts about the JSA. Some people are like in the beginning, everybody was like, oh, the JSA, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, them again? They always get in the front page news, these masked vigilantes saving the world. What's so great about them? Anyway, by the end of the issue, they're in front of the Senate, the JSA, and the Senate's like, we want to believe you guys are the good guys, but you're going to have to unmask yourselves to us and give us your real names, and so we can completely and definitely clear you. The JSA declines and disappears, and thus the Golden Age ends, and all the heroes disappear. Well, the JSA, at least, at the moment, disappears. To be continued in the next part, which will probably start the Silver Age. Interesting series, like I said, it's a telling of the DC Universe from birth to current day. I like it. It's got a few more, it's got 8 more issues to go. It's going to be going on till the middle of next year, or the beginning of next year. Check it out, guys. It's really interesting. I don't even know the JSA, but this issue is really good. The artwork is really, really great. I love the artwork in this issue. Don't ask me why, I just really do. Finally, the last issue of this week, Brightest Day number 4, with all of the wonderful stories in the middle. Starts off with where issue 3 left off. The Hawks. Hawkman and Hawkgirl standing in front of that portal. They jump through. You get a cameo of their Black Lantern selves as they're going through the portal. They come out in a different world, completely different world, and that's where they leave the Hawks off. Then we go into the I believe it's the White Lantern ring after that. Let's make sure before I make an ass of myself. Yes, we go into Deadman again, who appears out of nowhere. I love this. He appears out of nowhere in this unknown woman's house. And she wakes up because she hears him. I'm not invisible anymore. Of course you're not invisible anymore. And the woman turns out to be, by the way, I love this picture. This nice camera picture, Dove. And he tells, they start talking. He tells her that he's the only one with the White Lantern ring still. He's the reason why that forest appeared in Star City, and how he saved the bird's life. Hawk comes in. Hawk is freaking off the hook. He's got anger problems. I agree with Deadman. I'm surprised he didn't become a Red Lantern. He's so freaking angry. But anyway, and he's telling them how the White Ring wants to live, and Dove says that there was the JLA was looking for him because they wanted to give him papers so that he could live a normal life, get back to a life. And he's like, "What if I don't want to?" And actually, that's when Hawk breaks in and he's telling them the story about how the White Ring is bringing people back. Hawk's like, "I have an idea for you," and they walk off. Next, Ronnie, the original Firestorm, is in his dorm room, and out of nowhere, the Soul Woman reappears, and she disappears 5 seconds after. She's like, "Do you remember my name?" He's like, "Let go," because she's choking him, and she explodes, and there's salt all over the room. And Ronnie's like, what the hell's going on? And then they show an appearance with Jason, who is sleeping, reading a chemistry book with salt on the page. And you see him dreaming, and he has the Firestorm logo over his head. So obviously, Jason can use his Firestorm powers in his sleep, which is going to be very interesting to see as the story progresses. Anyway, so we then go back to Deadman and Hawk and Dove, and Deadman and Hawk and Dove. Hawk takes him to his brother's grave and says, okay, you can resurrect things? Resurrect my brother. To be continued. Pretty interesting. There's a lot of focus on Deadman. Aquaman is not in this issue at all as far as what's going on with him. Oh, the Bermuda Triangle. Something's going on in the Bermuda Triangle. They don't even reveal who they are yet. They just show an appearance of them, so you don't know who exactly they are yet. And if you know who they are, don't kill me for not knowing them, because I've never seen these people before anyway. Here you go. This is what's going on in the Bermuda Triangle. I remember saying in issue 3 there was a lightning bolt going on and stuff was going on in the Bermuda Triangle. This is what's going on in the Bermuda Triangle. To be continued there too. Almost forgot that. That's terrible. Mind you guys, I did read these a few days ago. I'm reviewing them now off of a memory from 3 days back, which... Anyway, lots going on over here. That's why it's a little bit... Anyway, great issue. Absolutely should be picking up Brightest Day. It's as good, if not getting better than... No. It's as good as Blackest Night. I don't want to say it's better than Blackest Night. And with that, we are done with this week's comic review. Let's check it out one more time. Brightest Day number 4. Like I've been saying, you guys should absolutely be picking this up along with a few tie-in titles that involve... Green Arrow's coming out this week. You guys should actually absolutely check out issue number 1. Brightest Day. Awesome series. Check it out. DC Universe Legacies, number 2. Great series. Check out Legacies. It's really great. The New Avengers, number 1. Like I said, my second favorite out of all the Avengers titles. The first being Secret and the final being the standard Avengers titles. It's Bendis. I know he has a huge following. I know a lot of people would criticize me for not liking his work, but I need a little bit more action and a little less bullshit. World War Hulks, Incredible Hulk 610. The Green Hulk is back. For those of you waiting for that, this is the issue for you. Ultimate X issue 3. I wish this would be a monthly series. Still good. Check it out. Great title in the Ultimate Universe. Black Cat issue 1 of 4. Great miniseries for those of you Black Cat fans. Check it out. Web of Spider-Man 9. I'm upset that it is now going to be a mini-series instead of an ongoing series, but it's really good. The Extremist, a whole bunch of stuff going on. J. Jonah Jameson is the target for next issue. Check it out. Amazing Spider-Man 634. I would check it out. The Grim Hunt looks like it's going to be a promising storyline. Check it out. And Amazing Spider-Man 633. For the love of God, stay away from Shed. I told you the 3 points that happen that need to be known in Shed about Kirk Connors being gone, Sun is dead, and Aunt May is now back to her normal sweet self. The end. And that is the end of this week's comic book review. For those of you interested in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, a second trailer has been up for a while now. Check that out. Cannot wait for that to actually come out next year. Also check out Pete's Basement. I'm sure they have their new episode up by now. Today's Wednesday that I'm filming this at least. I'm positive their new episode's up. Awesome website. Like I said, great comic reviews. I'm sure we've already had conflicting reviews on comic books. Some comics I like, they didn't like. Some comics I didn't like, they did like. It's good to have differing opinions because you know what? Sometimes those differing opinions, one person likes and one person doesn't. The person watching both reviews actually wants to get it just to see which one was right. So check out Pete's Basement. Check out the new trailer for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Freaking off the hook game. Cannot wait for it to come out. I would pre-order it if I were you guys. And with that, I'm getting the Let's Cut. And I will catch you guys in another Dark Avengers comic book review really soon. And the Spider-Man Superboy show's back. Check out episode 3. And I'm apologizing to those of you in Germany who cannot see it because for some reason Sony is claiming copyright to one of the songs I use. So, out of nowhere. Okay. So, catch you guys next time. Later.